Hmm. All right. So I think I'm gonna just follow what the RTA's stats are, speed stats are for Mallow, and hope that that gets me closer to what I need to be. Also, in today's previous run, I forgot to adjust equipment on Aquilacrew to make sure I was exactly 40. So that's something else I can do tonight. I feel pretty good though. I'm not tired. I should be tired and in bed right now, but I'm just not. It's less ideal for me to stream at night because I should be sleeping, but I feel better at night. If I'm not tired, then I feel better and more energy than I do early morning. Yep. Tyler. Yeah. We'll see how much energy I have, but right now I feel pretty energized. How you doing? And I've never seen Sardine's speed go to 41 the way it did today. That was a little weird. So I think since he was faster than Cabernet, I don't know if that messed things up. Not sure what happened there. Oh, very cool. Hey, that's good to know. Well, yeah, we're gonna give it our best shot, and we're not gonna forget that star this time around. Alright, so we recruit Sesame, for a short while. Just long enough to get through this part. Nice. Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Speed could be an issue. And there's still a lot I don't know about the run, so I'm learning more every day. Oh, you're good. You're good. I can always just ignore chat, and when I'm in a period where I really need to focus. Most people understand that if you're doing a speed run, you're probably going to miss some of chat. It's very kind of you, though. Yeah, feel free to type if you want to. Random text, yeah. Yeah, no worries. I need practice chatting with folks while I'm running. It's ideal for me to be able to do that, but it takes practice. I'll try to explain what I'm doing. First thing we got to do is pick up this frog. Right now, we're just getting into the storyline. Basically, I go to a magic school called Will-O-Wisp Academy. And we're on somewhat of a school field trip to Valencia Beach, where there's been sightings of monsters. So it's a little bit dangerous. Last year, or whenever they had another field trip, some students got hurt or disappeared on the beach. So everyone's a little anxious about that. And sure enough, it's happening again. So we're just learning about all that. And Miss Madeline is part of it. She's part of the she's like a teacher, or like half of the principal. It's her and Biscotti, Principal Biscotti, run the academy. In fact, that's her and Biscotti right now. So already a couple of students have disappeared. Those bad guys on the beach are called pukas, but I don't know if they're also called enigmas, but a lot of these creatures are called enigmas that live in the dark world. We're in the light world right now, the light realm. And they are warping into the light realm and trying to fuse with humans. We need to pick up 7 Antiqua coins here. There's coins throughout the game. There's different types of coins. And those are 7 free Antiqua coins just lying on the beach. So we pick those up. The reason we need coins is because at the end of the game, in the final dungeon, we're going to be trading various items with the terracotta pots to obtain 30 what are called abyssal stones. And if we can get 30 of them, then there's a bug where we can bring the most powerful character in the game, Brownie, into the final dungeon. Oh, I forgot to split. And so that's why we're picking up coins. You'll see us pick up more coins. But you need, you know, X amount of Antiqua coins, X amount of Aqua. Is it Aqua? X amount of Ignis coins. So that's the general story. Also part of the story is that there was a war a while back. A magic war, kind of like Final Fantasy VI. Nice. He missed an attack on us, which is good. Pine cones we're picking up too. The main reason we pick up pine cones is because of Pizza. Pizza is this character in the game that allows you to warp between different areas in the world. And every time you talk to him, he asks for 5 pine cones to create a warp point. So that's the main reason. Oof. Okay, we're on a good pace. Yeah, classic, right? Okay, we just recruited Pistachio. Pistachio has the highest speed in the game. So he tends to always go first in battle. This is a healing pot. You notice we got 3 green frogs there for healing at the pot. That is a special skill that Pistachio has. Here's Pizza. Every character has their own special skill. And Pistachio's is 3 free green frogs when you heal at a pot. You can usually only do it the first time you heal at the pot. But you might remember the pyramid. You can kind of exploit the pyramid and maybe some other areas. Okay, we're gonna see, it just happened again. We're gonna force a battle here. So we don't get into battle right before the boss. Because this way I can heal again. The enemies on either side of the big boss there are weak to physical, so we're slapping and kicking them first. That went pretty well, although he called a spirit, which means he's going to do a combo and probably kill somebody. I'm going to put a green frog on Curse just to make sure that if he gets hit, he doesn't die. Oh, it didn't happen. Didn't even use the combo. Now I need to use another green frog to make sure he doesn't die. Okay, Arancia didn't die, that's good. Okay, we lost some time there. So, the cool thing about this game is combos, and the way it works is you can call a spirit. The spirit is going to be of your same magic, so like I can call beast spirits, they're called furries, and it will, one furry will double your attack if you use magic, 2 will quadruple, 3 will 8 times, so on and so forth. So, oops, I don't know if we got the 3 frogs or not. So that's something we'll be utilizing, taking advantage of. So let's see, 3, 6, 7, but we've used like at least 2 frogs. We should have 8 frogs, but I think if we have 5, then somehow we messed up that one pot. I'm not gonna count, I'm not gonna worry about it. So that's why, so the magic dolls can be enchanted with different magic, but the way it works is you enchant them with a character that you have, even if they're in the bus. So later in the game, so I'm Beast, and then later in the game you get Olive, and she's Beast. So once you do that, you can enchant 2 different magic dolls with Beast, and they can both cast double furries, so you'll have 4 furries, 4 beast spirits, and you can do a like 16-time combo with magic from my main character. I'll try to remember to look at frogs here in a minute. Yeah, it's pretty cool, Tyler. So we basically do something like that. We don't, it takes a while to learn double furry. And it takes a while to have 2 magic dolls in your party. So until that happens, we do like we'll have like a magic doll call a single furry, and that still does pretty good damage. But later in the game, we'll have 2 magic dolls called double furries. Basically, we'll do that until we get Brownie. Once we get Brownie, Brownie's like level 300 or something crazy like that. And can just annihilate everything. Plus he has light magic, which is the strongest magic in the game. We can't get light magic without, not easily, and not in this category. But light is basically only weak to dark, and it's broken. It's super powerful. So once we utilize that bug with the 30 Abyssal Stones, we can recruit Brownie right before the final dungeon, take him into the final dungeon, and he just owns the final 2 bosses. Everybody else dies, and we beat the game with Brownie. So I'm gonna do a menu soon, and I'll try to look at my gummy frogs. I should have about 8. 5 or 8. Let's see, 3. So we should have 4. Yeah. Should have 8, but we probably have 5. I'm not sure. Gummy frogs are basically like high potions or potions. This is called Bena Concha Ruins. And our main goal here is to have the protagonist reach level 2, which is pretty easy if you haven't let the protagonist die yet and you've battled. It helps to battle a couple of encounters. Really just one, which we did. We got that one right before the first boss. If you count Vulcanera as the first boss. So 2 Wakey Tails. Wakey Tails are basically Phoenix Downs. Most people are familiar with Final Fantasy, so I sometimes use Final Fantasy terminology. So there's no random encounters in this Ruins, but there are these ancient machines which give you random encounters. So we're going to be fighting 2 of those. And there's 2 reasons we're doing that. One of them is to try to reach level 2. The other reason is they give you really... Oh, this is bad. That's no good. That's gonna kill him. It sucks that the protagonist died there. 3 Thunder Bombs, and then the next one gives you 3 Sparkle. Alright, so it's really bad that the protagonist died there. In fact, yeah, we got plenty of green frogs. We might have to... We might have to fight an additional ancient machine because pretty certain Protagonist is not going to reach level 2. They weren't supposed to die. You really don't need to be... Oh, good. We reached level 2. That's wonderful. It's going to save us time. You really don't want to waste your Wakey Tails on these battles, because you only have 2. You kind of need to make them last through not this boss, but the next one. Yeah, I figured you would get those references. All right, so if we look at everyone, we should not gonna worry about Arancia. Well, yeah, I will. How are we doing on MP? Let's call it good. I'm probably gonna lose some time here, but it's fine. So this is Snow Hare, who has wind magic. What we don't want to see is a wind spirit called. Also, these humming winds, these green dudes on the either side, they can paralyze us. So we really want to kill them first and fast, but Ganache and Kirsch are the strongest right now. So they're going to do most of the damage. I keep taking damage and I don't need to die, so I keep healing myself. Ganache is stronger, he can take a little bit of damage. Nice miss. Okay, I'm gonna hope and pray that I don't die. We should finish him off on this encounter. Yeah, this is good. Okay. It's fine that Arancia and Pistachio are dead. I mean, ideally, you want Arancia to not die as often as possible, because here's the deal. During the Aquila Crew fight, which is the fight I died to earlier today, you need everyone in that party to have gained enough levels by that time that their MP stat is sufficient for your Powers United. Powers United uses all MP from all party members to launch a massive attack. So if our MP isn't sufficient, it will under attack and you won't kill everyone in a one shot. And if you don't kill everyone in a one shot, then it's rip run. So since Arancia and Blueberry are in that particular party, it's important to try to keep them alive throughout the game so that they are sufficiently leveled up. Somehow we're in the green, that's very good. But as I said earlier today, this is the hardest part of the game right here, in my opinion. Because so much can go wrong in RNG-wise. We're very low leveled. We're trying not to use our Wakey Tails or our green frogs. So I don't know how many Wakey Tails I have. I should take a look, because we need at least one, probably two, to get through this next couple of bosses. This is the Magic School Bus, which is gonna enable us to warp to different worlds. There's 3 different worlds. And as it stands now, we can't warp. We have to fix the bus and power it up with Latte. Latte is a 1,000-year-old robot that we recruit later. So yeah. Eventually I will not do this to save time, but I've been resting here because it's free and fairly quick. It gives me a greater chance of not dying on the way to this next boss. We need a key to get into the palace, and that's what we just got. Because the next place we're going is Cold Honey Palace. Okay, here's another coin. Decor coin. Let's just take a look and see. We got 5 frogs and 2 Wakey Tails. Okay, so we don't have very many frogs. But we're gonna get 3 more because we have Pistachio in our party and we're about to heal at a pot. Here's another coin. Decor. You'll also see me picking up leaves. Leaves boost stats. Jaggy boost speed. You're gonna see me save a few times because this is such a sketchy area. Another Antiqua coin. We're probably gonna get into battle right here. I'm gonna try to do this. We'll see what happens. This is kind of a big pack, but running away isn't always an option. This battle's going pretty well. So I'm just going to hold A. By the way, you can skip battle animations in this game by just holding A. So you'll notice that it's just showing a damage number, and we're not seeing the animation. Okay, that really sucks, but we can't waste Wakey Tails, so we're just going to leave protagonist dead. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but that's what I'm going to do. My hope is that we get into another battle after healing. We will certainly get into another battle, but one that we can beat and get some extra experience onto the protagonist. By the way, the protagonist's name is Mallow. Get into battle like right here. I do not like this battle, but I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna attack. Nice. So I hope that they don't attack me. It's fine if Pistachio dies. Okay, that went pretty well. We got a level. gonna heal again. I mean save. So I could die at any time, basically. Yeah, so it's good that we were able to get a level there. This next boss is kind of tough. Yep, this is fine. Okay, it's fine. Okay, that's good. And we're safe now. Gonna get a free heal after we pick up a coin. Another decor coin. There's no healing pot that I know of, but Sunny here, if we talk to him, he'll give us a free heal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, die at any time. It's so true though. But I'm noticing that it's a little safer to just try to battle than to run away. Running away is so sketchy. You just never know if it's going to work or not. Our speed stat isn't very high, and I'm pretty sure that running away is based on your speed. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're going to recruit Patch here and then do a menu. We are going to, I'm losing my voice. We're going to unequip the clogs on Arancia, equip a silver ring on Patch, equip a silver ring and wooden clogs on Kirsch. Man. What kind of RPGs do you like, Tyler? Or what are some of your favorites? See, so Kirsch's special ability is two free yellow worms when you heal at a pot. Yellow worms increase magic points when you're low. So Petch and Kirsch are going to throw Sparkle Bombs. Basically everybody else is going to defend except for Blueberry is going to do basic magic. And then basically Kirsch and Blueberry will handle the rest of the damage while everybody else basically defends. FF8, Chrono Trigger, FF9, hell yeah. Those are all great games. I thought about learning Chrono Trigger recently. It's not too hard to learn the glitchless 100%. So Petch is going to keep everybody alive, and Kirsch and Blueberry are going to do attacks. This boss has a percentage of chance to cause poison on you, which really sucks. So we're hoping that that doesn't happen. But we're grateful that nobody called a spirit, so we can't do a combo on us. This battle's going pretty well. Dang it. I don't trust it, so I'm gonna do it. So unfortunately, it's looking like we might not have enough green frogs for the next battle. We have 5 green frogs, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I did an FF9 speedrun, but it's pretty bad. I need to get back to it and get my time way down, but it's going to involve a lot of practice and focus, and right now I'm just more interested in the magical games. And I've only played FF8 casually, but I try to play Chrono Trigger every year because it's so fun. I try to play that in Super Metroid every year. Not a speedrun, just casually. I wonder if we got a green frog from the battle. I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Definitely save. We might get an encounter now because of those extra steps. Wow, we got lucky. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So one more boss before we have to do our magic grind. A little bit concerned about our green frogs. Okay. There's nothing, we could die here. Phew. We have 4 green frogs left. Nice, that's excellent. We can use them all up though. One more hit. I'm just gonna go all out. Perfect. That was great. Okay. Basically time to do the magic grind. After a few things. I know, because you start to run out of green frogs and you're like, oh boy. But once his health is pretty low, and the thing about it is when it's very low like that, you know he goes last because he's very slow. He's always going to go last. So then you can just have Petch kick and have everybody else do magic and pretty much guaranteed to... Yeah, I've never missed... You don't miss much. Maybe sometimes with a physical attack, but it's rare. So what we're hoping is that Blueberry has achieved enough levels, magic levels, to have learned Clear Rainy, which means, I'm sorry, Clear Sparky. Sparky is Lemon's spirit, and having that learned now means we can use it during the magic grind lead up to Mallow reaching level 8. It's Blueberry's highest magic at the time. And the way this game works is you gain a lot of magical experience from using your highest magic spells. So it's not the end of the world if she doesn't know it, but it's just a lot faster for her to go ahead and have that. I'm not going to waste time looking in the menu. We'll find out during the grind whether or not we have it. And if we don't have it, it might take a few extra battles for her to learn it. But we'll be trying to get Mallow to 8, level 8 magic. So Mallow learns Clear Rainy, and then we'll have Blueberry Call Rainy and Mallow Clear Rainy. We'll do that 151 times at 3 battles of like 50 apiece. And after that, Mallow will have learned all magic. It's really, our biggest thing is we want to learn Double Furry and Powers United. Oh, so that's the other thing about coins, is you notice that we had to give 2 Aqua coins to be able to purchase to recruit that spirit. So when we recruit spirits, sometimes we need coins. So what we're doing right now is buying stickers. Okay, time for the grind. So this part's boring. It only takes 19-20 minutes. Oops. Oops. Good, we have Clear Sparky. So the first thing we're going to do is reach magic level 8. Mallow needs to reach magic level 8. We're at 5. Anyways, we're using combos right now. So if you ever wonder what that looks like, we're calling a furry spirit and then using a furry, a beast attack. So you can see it does pretty good damage. Normally we would only do like 10 or 12. Okay, that's 6. We did 30. Ideally we're getting more poppets here. Not getting any though. Getting all not poppets. Poppets are beast, so we only do 1 damage to them, and they only do 1 damage to us. But it means we can stay in battle longer. Okay, here's a poppet. And the longer you're in battle, and as you're using magic, the more magic experience you're going to get. So the other thing that's going on is that me and Blueberry have compassion stickers on, which means that every turn we get 1 point of HP regen. And since most of these enemies only do 1 damage to us, we never really lose any health. And you can see the green 1 at the beginning of every turn. And the blue numbers are MP regen. You regen a little bit of MP every turn, and it's based on your spirit value. I think that's 7. Yeah. 1 more. Maybe we'll reach level 8 right here. Lemon and Petch can die, and that's fine. In fact, they're probably gonna die. Once they're dead, it's a little faster, because then you're only having to do inputs for 2 characters instead of 4. Okay, that's 8. Alright, time to start our grind. Our true grind. So we're going to have her call Rainy, and we're going to clear Rainy. And I've got a counter at the bottom of the split so you can see. This is going to be kind of boring, but necessary. And it'll go by pretty quickly. But by clearing Rainy, the protagonist Mallow is using their highest level of magic over and over again. So remember, it's using the highest level of magic you can for long periods of time in battle. It's going to get us the all a part of it, yes. That's going to get us our big MP gains. I mean, magic experience gains. Because this is the only grind in the game. After this, we're done for the whole game for the next 3 hours. We don't have to fight any encounters at all. We can run. We're going to run away from every single encounter. Yeah, so that's kind of nice. So you get it out of the way early. Because like I said, we're going to rely on boosting our speed with leaves and with boss battles, and using combos to get us through all the bosses. So we want to be faster. We want to be super fast, faster than the boss if we can be, or at least as fast. And we want to pick up furry spirits here and there so that we can eventually call double furries. Here, we should get 4 levels here. Okay, that's 1 of 3. By the way, the magic spells that me and Blueberry are using only use 1 MP. So our MP regen is more than sufficient to keep us maxed out on MP every time. Because if you'll notice, we're getting 3 and 6 respectively each turn. And then the Poppet's only doing 1 to 2 damage to us. And we've got that compassion sticker on. So we're not really losing any HP. So it's brilliantly set up, whoever came up with this, which might have been, I still can't remember the name of the runner. But probably the RTA runner, the Japanese runner. Probably figured this out. Okay, we're almost done with the second of 3 battles. Goes by pretty quick. Okay, final battle. There is no running community for this game. But there is a Magical Vacation. I mean, there is a Magical Vacation and Magical Star Sign Discord, and they're very active and supportive. But it's all casual stuff. It involved translating this to English, so this is an English fan translation. And they do other various projects, like there's Kovopedia, which is like a Wikipedia for this series, and other side projects like translating various things, because this is a Japanese game. But as far as the speed run, to my knowledge, it's non-existent. There wasn't a page for speedrun.com, so I created one. And the only speedrun that anybody could find was a singular Japanese RTA on nicovideo.com or .jp or whatever it's called. So I watched that and painstakingly translated it to English, created a guide, and so I'm really hoping that by doing that, maybe someone will be interested and want to learn it. But now, if you're talking about this game, speedrunners in general are actually pretty cutthroat, and there's varying levels of support. There's all types of stuff happens. There's jealousy, and there's people who cheat, and you know, I mean, I'm sure there's also large groups of people that get along and support each other, and but there's all kinds of things happen in the speedrun community. There definitely are really cool people in the community, just in general, for all different types of speedruns, different games that are. Oh wow, I'm losing a lot of health. This has never happened before. I've never been that close to death. Oof. I might go ahead and see where I'm at. $16, $17. Yeah, we need one more. Is there a healing pot? Nope. Oh boy. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if this gets it. Oh, wow, we were off by like 1. I thought I had lost count, but I guess I had a pretty accurate count. Okay, that should totally be it. Okay, that's it. Oh no, it's not you at all. It's so mundane that I find myself second guessing my count. So I decided to check early to see if I already had it, and I didn't. And we're just behind because we're behind. Okay, so this is our first magic doll. Okay. Okay, so the question is, yeah, no, it wasn't you at all. It's so mundane doing 151 of those things. That I find myself wondering if I missed a count and just not being confident in my counts. Whether or not I was talking while doing it, I feel that way about that. Anything you got to do 151 times, you're like, you find yourself zoning out. And even in the world record, the runner says I probably did this more than I should have. So even the runner zoned out. Even the world record runner zoned out and was like, was unsure of their count. Okay, so we're going to show off doing a Call Furry and a Powers Unite. It's the most powerful spell. So what we're going to do here is trade stickers until we get to the top floor to be able to recruit Latte. We're looking for a certain mouse. So, like, they tell us which mouses you're looking for. They all look the same. But you'll notice that mouse is looking away from us. And then he says, oh, the next mouse is going to be running around a table. Then this one says, oh, this one spins after each step. So we're going to be looking for a mouse that spins after each step. Oops. Oh boy, very good. Okay, we only need one more after this. But we're gonna pick these up. 1 is a coin, 2 is a coin, 3 is an expensive piece of equipment that we're gonna sell. Oops. Pretty much done with this. I want to put a split on this. I just keep forgetting to do it. Ah, that went pretty well. There's Latte. Got him. So, now that we have Latte, we can power the magic bus. Well, kind of. First we have to get Latte. Then we have to get Latte fixed or retooled. So we have one more dungeon before we move to the next world. Oops. Okay, so we're going to sell that piece of equipment plus the coins we got. And we're going to buy 36 unstuns, 36 pine cones. And with the remainder of the money, we're going to buy as many Wakey Tails as we can. Yeah, 1,000-year-old robot Latte. So that's our next goal. Cool, we didn't get an encounter. That's great because we lost a little bit of time to 3 small mistakes. So yeah, next we're headed to the Dwarf Village and the Dwarf Tower. And once we beat the final boss of that tower, we'll get Latte retooled because the dwarfs are the ones that know how to do that stuff. They're very mechanically inclined. And then we'll be able to warp to the next world, the Dark Realm. This is the Light Realm. The next world is the Dark Realm. So we're going to be like, hey, we got Latte, and then Biscotti's going to be like, oh, well, I mean, Balsamico is going to be like, oh, well, you need to get him retooled. So we're going to change formation and warp to the quarry. So Latte swap a blueberry, blueberry swap a lemon. No, I forgot to do this. Okay. I think that's right. I had forgot a formation change, but it's not crucial. As long as you get it done before this part. So those are the dwarves with the blue beards. They're really cute. Not sure if I was supposed to grab that or not. I don't think I was. So Jaggy Leaf is speed. So you'll see me picking up a bunch of Jaggy Leaves. You're going to see some more Enigmas here. They're going to be fusing with a few of our friends and taking them into the Dark Realm. So I'll probably try to focus pretty good on this next part. Our speed needs to be 18 for the next boss. It's like a fire poppet. I don't know what it's called, but it looks just like a poppet, but it's red. So get out of my way. Okay. We got 10 minutes to beat this split. So that's Cassis. Cassis's magic is sword magic. You could start the game off with sword magic if you wanted to. You could start the game off with any magic except for dark or light. I just realized something. I need to change the date. Okay, here we are in the Dwarf Tower. I don't know what the exact name is. I call it Dwarf Tower. It's pretty cool. There's no encounters. I mean, there's no random encounters. To get encounters in this area, you have to talk to the pieces of trash on the ground. Okay, so we're gonna set up for the next boss and check our speed. We're already at 18. Let's go. Okay, so we're gonna call a furry, power united, defend, defend, defend. Latte's gonna do a yellow worm on Magic Doll. Right, call a furry, powers united, defend, defend, defend. Yellow worm. Let's go. Yo, Remus, welcome in. Maybe we're gonna call a furry. Hawk power. Yellow worm. Oh, defend, defend, defend. Yellow worm. Let's go. Yeah, we basically do this until it's dead, and we hope that nobody dies. Petch died. What I'm gonna do is call a furry. Wake up Peach and pray that no one dies. Oh gosh, it's fine. It's not fine though. Okay, this is fine. So that's a lot slower than I wanted it to be, but I want everybody to get experience. I really don't want my magic. I really just need everybody to get experience if I can. You slept all the way through Friday. Welcome in, dude. Alright. So we're gonna fight another boss like that. I hope this goes well. I'm gonna Zephyr Bomb the back and front row. We're gonna call a furry and do Hawk Power, and then do Rhino Power, Hawk Power. We'll see how it goes. Oh, I see what you're saying, Remus. That's funny. Yeah, I just decided to do a late night one. Zephyr. Zephyr. Because I said my next stream will be on Friday. We just need to do. We need to call a furry. Hawk Power. Defend, defend. Wakey Tail on Petch. Okay, this is great. This should be fine. Let's go. Okay. So they take all our green frogs from us right before this battle, but then they give them back. So we couldn't even heal during that battle if we wanted to. I mean, we could use Petch, but Petch died, so... We need these coins. Ignis. Ignis. Gladius. Ignis is fire, Gladius is sword, I think. Toniatrus. Decor. Aqua. Antiqua. Alright. If we could beat this boss, we're going to the next world. So it's no yes, and then 4 no's. One, 2, 3, 4, and then the rest are yeses. Alright. So ideally everybody stays alive here, but in world record, Blueberry dies. I think we'll get a pretty good time here if we don't, if everything goes okay. We're gonna Thunderbomb the right side, Thunderbomb the left side, because these guys are weak to thunder because they're machines. The back row could die, so we're going to throw a couple of Phoenix Downs. And nice. Okay, call a Furry. Rhino Power. Defend. And Furry, Rhino, no, it's unfortunate that both of those died, but I think it's okay because that's not sardine or mackerel, so I don't think we really care that I think we're gonna lose that. I think we're gonna lose that doll. I'm trying to remember. And then Petch dying is not the end of the world, because it's just gonna be, yeah, we're gonna get a new magic. Okay, yeah, I think we're okay. I mean, got a gold split too. I think it's definitely okay that the doll died. Ideally, Petch wouldn't have died, but we can't do anything about her HP and MP, but she can eat a few leaves for stats. I can have her eat a defensive leaf. Main thing here is to make sure that we pick Petch as our character. It's very important. So I need to be very deliberate, but I have some visual cues that I follow here. One of them is Balsamico is going to walk away. The other one is that Curse is going to get mad. It's going to have that Japanese, like, mad symbol. It's not Japanese, but you see it a lot in anime. Only 3 people can fit in the Magic Bus. So it's going to be like, and Latte has to go and I have to go, so we just have to make sure we pick Petch as the 3rd person. Okay, we're good. We did everything right. So the next thing we're gonna do is find Flounder. Actually, you know what? That was Sardine, wasn't it? So maybe it was kind of bad that Sardine died there. We're about to find out how bad it was, how bad that's gonna be. Dang it. Oh boy. This could be Rip Run, but we won't know till we know. But one thing we need to do is kind of save our leaves and eat some leaves when next Sardine is in our party, and it will increase Sardine's speed. Okay, this is Flounder. We shouldn't waste any speed leaves on Flounder. We're already doing better than the last run. Come on. I just want this blue frog so bad. So while we're in our next menu, we should have Petch eat a few leaves to boost defense, and maybe Spirit. Yeah, here's Cassis. We're going to recruit Cassis. Once we recruit Cassis, we're going to equip Flounder and then enchant him with Beast, change our formation, and then proceed. Okay. So since I can't do anything about Petch's HP, I just gave her a couple of defensive leaves. I don't know. I am super concerned about Sardine though. I mean, he only died in one of the battles, but it was like the most important battle. for the biggest battle with the most experience. I think I've run into this issue before. Alright, whenever Cinnamon says not even one, it's time to go. Okay, we're gonna auto sleep here. Alright, we're gonna go to the ice cave, fight a boss called Hell Crab. We need to pick up a blue frog. That was pretty fast, cool. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. You don't want to bump into those piranhas. Oh boy. Ah, Lord. Okay. Alright, Shadow Bomb. Left. Call Furry. Julian. Shadow Bomb back enemy. And defend. And then Rhino, Call Furry, Alamet, Wikitella, Mallow. Perfect. By the skin of our teeth. We're gonna warp back to the Masala Chai village. We're about halfway. We're over halfway. Yeah, huzzah! Although it could be RIP because of what I did with Sardine, letting Sardine die. We'll find out later. I'm pretty concerned about it, but it's not the end of the world if we don't complete the run. Hey, Night Tyler, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night. Okay, excellent. Sounds good. So after this cutscene, we will warp. Here we go. Nope. This is bad. This is rip. Oh, wow, that was so close. Oh Lord. We're gonna have to use too many green frogs here. Oh man. What's my speed supposed to be here? Oh yeah, 29? Cool. Double furry rhino. Oof, that's fine, I guess. That was pretty good. Dang it. Shite. Ah, I see. Oh, that was close. Oops. All right, so did I totally skip this? No, we're good. Let's go to 26, so we're good there. Patch unequipped boots. Cider, equip rubber soles. Gosh, I don't even remember doing this last run. Patch equip wooden clogs. Alright. Gosh, that's weird. I don't remember doing that last run. I don't think I did. Sucks so bad. Damn, just keeps calling. Oh gosh, sucks so bad. Wonder if I wasted too many Wakey Tails. Oh guys, we're about to get Sardine. I think I'm going to skip all 3 of those leaves because I don't know why. I don't think I need them. Might skip every leaf. I got 6 jagged leaves. I don't need anything. Wow. Ouch. Hope I don't regret that. Yep. Okay, don't forget the Beast Spirit or the Shadow Bombs. Might as well got Green Fox now. Dang it, did I do the wrong one? I'm supposed to do the right one. Oh well. Not if it matters. Can't believe I only saved 10 seconds. Remove pistachio and sesame. And rest. Remove pistachio, sesame, and rest. Remove pistachio, sesame, and rest. Yep. That was rough. Perfect. That was really fast. Alright, final stretch. I'm exhausted. All right. You know, I bet the world record runner might have been using turbo, and that's how they were able to go to the bathroom during that one time. Because like this would be a great time to go to the bathroom. Just put it on turbo. Alright, we're about to find out what speed is. Um, $31. So we're gonna go to sardine first. Mallow needs to be 34. Okay, good. Sardine's 40. Guess we'll just leave it at that. You need to be like... Yeah, go ahead and... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Oops, shite. We're gonna lose time. Can't believe we lost that much time though. Nice. Guess that's fine. Yeah. Honestly, it's like I kind of want to make... I kind of want that. We'll see how it goes. There goes nothing. Wow. Alright, one more hurdle. We're going really fast. Oof, yeah. Oh, is it because I was supposed to go here first? Ah, Lord. No, I'm not supposed to go here just yet. I don't know what I'm doing. Nah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. How come I forgot how to do this? I'm so confused. That sucks. I need to practice this area. Did I go up here? Ah, Lord. Playing horribly. Yeah, I'm doing really bad. Oh boy. Oh. This is bad. Oh boy. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, well, we got it somehow. My goodness. Oof. And then fixed formation. Malin needs to be exactly 40. Oh. Yeah, Sardines faster. I guess that's fine. Yeah, I think we're good. Good lord. Really rough. Rough. I didn't even see that thing. Super rough. Too many frogs. It's my own fault. Alright, here it is. Ouch. God dang. Okay, we need, can't remember, but, man, we are in dire straits. What can we do? We need 9, 4, and 2. So we could use 2 of these. And 3 of these. I guess we could probably use some of these. Oh, this pretty much has to go off good. No, Sardine's 41 again, which doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't work. Nope, that's it. Yeah. Guess I could try one more time. No, I didn't mean to split there. Split it. It's not gonna work. I'm not all healed up. Nah, it's alright. It's another rip. I don't know. It's Sardine. I don't understand what's going on. Update them. Yes. Yes. Best segments. Oh, dang. We got it down to a 341. Nice.